What did your friend do that accidentally turned you on? 1. Decide to randomly put their legs on your lap to sleep while in a car. 2. I always went by an abbreviation of my name. He was the only person to always use my full name. Don't know why, but always made me weak. 3. I was off from college for about a week. I came back and a friend of mine who I hung out with every day ran up and hugged me. But as she hugged me she jumped and wrapped her legs around me and we were just looking at each other. Should have just went for it, but alas, I only realized after the fact months later. If I could go back in time I'd punch myself in the balls. 4. In high school a girl I hung out with changed clothes in front of me on the basis that, well, you've seen me in a bikini so whatever, and I was like, yup. 5. I was making coffee in my AeroPress for us and pressing slowly on the top of it like you're supposed to, when she shouldered me over a little and leaned on my hand to push it down faster. It was cute as fuck and I'll never forget it. 6. A girl I became friends with on a school trip in high school fell asleep on my shoulders on the ride back. I'm 28 and I'm still coasting on that memory. 7. I remember a girl classmate friend liking the smell of my deodorant and just grabbing onto my arm and then proceeding to walk beside me. 8. We were sitting on her couch watching Thor Ragnarok, finished our Chinese food, she went got a pint of Ben & Jerry's out of her freezer and she sat sideways half on my lap and took turns taking a bite and feeding me a bite. It was oddly intimate, but she'd made it clear she was convinced if we started to date we'd end up married, and she wasn't sure she was ready for that. 6 months later we were dating, 6 months after that we were married, coming up on our 2-year anniversary.